As a youth, I'd had plenty of street fights, and later, as an adult, I fought world-class opponents in a boxing ring. And you know what? A world-class fighter in a boxing ring is way more predictable than a street fight. In the ring, your opponent lands fast punches and sharp combinations. Every day I'd train to defend, counter, and stay composed. But in the street fight, nothing is predictable, except body language. Some throw straight punches, some swing wild, but that doesn't mean that one's better than the other. Because out there, there's no refs, there's no rules, and there's definitely no weight classes. Back then I thought that winning was everything. I'll explain to you how wrong I was in a minute. And now as a 50-year-old, I see it clear. There's no real winner in a street fight. You could land the punch, but you could lose your freedom or worse. Still, I believe everybody should know how to defend themselves. Not because it guarantees safety, nothing can. But because confidence lets you de-escalate before things explode. Because when you've trained, you don't panic. You think, you breathe, you control the situation. But my story didn't start with confidence. It started with fear and bad eyesight. But I grew up in rough neighbourhoods. I had poor vision. I was a quiet little kid with glasses. And bullies saw an easy target. But I grew a mindset early on. I wasn't going to be stood over by anybody. Every school, same story. I had to prove that I wasn't going to be pushed around. That mindset, not boxing, gave me strength. And years later, as a husband, a dad and a hard worker at 26, I took on boxing for the challenge, not because I wanted to fight, but to test that same mindset that got me through those earlier years. That same mindset took me from a small boxing gym to winning professional boxing titles and becoming world rated, to owning and running my own boxing gym, to later on teaching kids and adults boxing within their own homes in my neighbourhood. A year after I finished my boxing career, I opened up my own small gym in my hometown, teaching kids, teens, and even parents boxing. I saw parents who didn't want their kids to fight, they just wanted them to be safe. Later I started teaching in people's homes, pads, drills, fitness, showing boxing as the foundation of real-world self-defense. And that's why I'm building an online community now to teach anyone, anywhere, those same lessons. Because boxing isn't about violence, it's about control. Boxing taught me how to stay calm when everything was going wrong. If you'd like to learn boxing for self-defense, fitness and confidence, subscribe and stick around.